Hi, viewers. I am Dr. T. Shankar, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, SRR Government Arts and Science College, Karimnagar. Today, I will discuss with you on Calvin cycle. Calvin cycle is also known as C3 cycle. This cycle was discovered by Melvin Kelvin, A. Benson, and J. A. Basham in 1957 in chlorella, which is an algae, by using C14 carbon. For their work, they were awarded Nobel Prize in 1961. This cycle occurs in stroma of chloroplast. The cycle also known as Calvin-Basham cycle, Calvin cycle, Blackman reaction, PCR cycle, or photosynthetic carbon reduction cycle, or RPP pathway, or reductive pentose phosphate pathway. The overall reaction is 6 carbon dioxide plus 18 ATP plus 12 NADPH2 gives us to C6H12O6 plus 18 ADP plus 18 PI plus 2 NADP plus 6H2O. This is the schematic representation of C3 cycle. In this cycle is uh, divided into two parts. One is synthesis part and another is regeneration part. Synthesis means synthesis of carbohydrates and regeneration of RUDP or RUBP. And in this oral, this is the three phases: carboxylation, reduction, and RUBP regeneration. Now we discuss every reaction in detail. First of all, carboxylation reaction. 3 molecules of RUBP, ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate, is condensed with 3 molecules of carbon dioxide in the presence of RUBP carboxylase. So as a result, 6 molecules of 3-phosphoglyceric acid are formed. So here RUBP, that is Rubisco enzyme, is the pivot role, which is the largest enzyme in plants. So it acts as dual role. That is, Rubisco means RUBP carboxylase and oxygenase. If the concentration of carbon dioxide is higher than the oxygen, so it catalyzes carboxylation reactions. If the oxygen concentration is higher than the carbon dioxide, it catalyzes the oxidation reactions. Now in C3 plants, C3 cycle, carbon dioxide concentration is higher than oxygen, so it catalyzes the carboxylation reactions. Now in the first reaction, the RUBP in the presence of RUBP carboxylase reacts with 3 molecules of carbon dioxide to form 6 molecules of 3-phosphoglyceric acid. So in C3 cycle, if 3-phosphoglyceric acid is a product that is called 3-carbon compound. Hence, the cycle is known as C3 cycle. Plants which show C3 cycle, that plants are known as C3 plants. Now coming to the second reaction, reduction. In this reactions, there are two reactions. One is phosphorylation. 6 molecules of 3-phosphoglyceric acid in the presence of phosphoglycerokinase are phosphorylated to form 6 molecules of 1,3-bisphosphoglyceric acid. This 6 molecules of 3-bisphosphoglyceric acid in the presence of phosphoglycerodehydrogenase is reduced to 6 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. The glyceraldehyde 6-phosphate, from the glyceraldehyde 6-phosphate, one of the molecule enters into the cytoplasm and one of the another uh, 3 molecules of carbon dioxide, one more glyceraldehyde was also enter into the cytoplasm where it is converted into um, sucrose or starch. Now, from the 5 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, 2 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate are converted in isomerized into 2 molecules of DHEAP, dihydroxyacetone phosphate. So here 2 molecules of glyceraldehyde phosphate are in the presence of triose isomerase are converted into 2 molecules of DHEAP. Now 1 molecule of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate in the presence of aldolase enzyme reacts with 1 molecule of dihydroxyacetone phosphate to form fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. This 1 fructose 1,6-bisphosphate in the presence of phosphatase enzyme is dephosphorylated to form fructose 6-phosphate. Fructose 6-phosphate in the presence of transketolase enzyme reacts with glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate molecule to form 1 molecule of xylose 4,5-phosphate and 1 molecule of erythrose 4-phosphate. So here fructose 6-phosphate is a 6-carbon compound and glyceraldehyde phosphate is a 3-carbon compound. So 6 plus 3, 9. Here xylose 5-phosphate is 5-carbon compound, where erythrose 4-phosphate is 4-carbon compound. So 5 plus 4, 9. Next to the erythrose 4-phosphate in the presence of aldolase enzyme condenses with 1 molecule of DHEAP to form pseudoheptulose 1,7-bisphosphate. Pseudoheptulose 1,7-bisphosphate. This pseudoheptulose 1,7-bisphosphate is dephosphorylated to form pseudoheptulose 7-phosphate. So here one of the phosphate groups is removed from this substrate. Now coming to the next reaction. Pseudoheptulose 7-phosphate in the presence of transketolase enzyme reacts with the last molecule, that is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, to form 1 molecule of xylose 5-phosphate and 1 molecule of ribose 5-phosphate. Here pseudoheptulose 7-phosphate is a 7-carbon compound and G3P and glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is a 3-carbon compound. So 7 plus 3 is 10. Here xylose 5-phosphate is a 5-carbon compound, where ribose 5-phosphate is a 5-carbon. So 5 plus 5, 10. Now coming to the next reaction. There is 2 molecules of xylose 5-phosphate. This is 1 molecule of xylose phosphate formed from the fructose 6-phosphate, another from the pseudoheptulose 7-phosphate. So there are 2 molecules of xylose 5-phosphate in the presence of isomerase enzyme to form 2 molecules of ribose 5-phosphate. And 2 molecules of xylose 5-phosphate are isomerized to form ribose 5-phosphate. This reaction is catalyzed by isomerase. Now coming to the next reaction, that is ribose 5-phosphate. Means it is also contain 5-carbon compound. Ribose 5-phosphate in the presence of isomer enzyme is converted into ribulose 5-phosphate. So here 2 plus 1, 3 molecules. 3 molecules of ribulose 5-phosphate in the presence of kinase enzyme to form a 3 molecules of ribulose 1,5 bisphosphate. In this reaction, 3 molecules of ATP are utilized. So here 3 molecules of RUBP are regenerated, and also 1 molecule of starch is formed. Now coming to the efficiency of cycle. For fixation of 6 molecules of carbon dioxide, 12 NADP molecules, 12 ATP, and another 6 ATP molecules are utilized to regenerate RUBP. So total 18 ATP molecules and 12 NADP molecules are utilized. Here, the energy which is released from the ATP and NADPH2. So 18 molecules of ATP represent about 140 kilocalories of energy, where 12 NADP molecules represent 615 kilocalorie energy. The total energy is about 755 kilocalories. When hexose is oxidized in aerobic respiration, releases 686 kilocalories. So thus efficiency is about 90%. So the remaining wasted 10% energy is used to keep the cycle running. So thank you for watching my video.